Hello, my name is Nick Ferrante. I'm a partner at Ferrante & Dill. Today I want to tell you about a new law in Maryland called Noah's Law. It's named after a Montgomery County police officer who was killed while working a DUI checkpoint. Noah's Law is important to persons accused of drinking and driving because it requires anyone convicted, even for the first time, to install an interlock device in their car. Now, an interlock device is connected to the ignition of your car, and it requires you to provide a breath sample that has to be free of alcohol for your car to start. Now, depending on the terms of your sentence, any alcohol in your system at any time may be a violation of probation. So what's important to know is that this device uploads the data it collects and the state gets it. So if you have any alcohol in your system, you may be violated and you may have to serve some sort of deferred sentence. So this new law, the collection of this data, make it very important for you. Number one, don't drink and drive. But if you do find yourself accused of drinking and driving, make sure you have competent counsel with you on the day of court. Over the past week, we've collected some questions and comments on social media about Noah's Law. One of the questions that was posted was whether or not the new law creates a consistent response from county to county about how DUI cases are handled. And the answer to that is yes and no. Yes, it does require that everyone convicted of a DUI get an interlock device installed on their vehicle. However, there are other parts of the sentence, such as fines and jail times, which are still left to the discretion of the judge. So every county will probably have a different response, and that's historically been the case in Maryland. Another question that was asked was, well, if I have been drinking and I am pulled over, should I waive my right not to incriminate myself and provide a breathalyzer sample to the officer? And the answer to that question is, I can't tell you. It's factually dependent. However, you won't be required to incriminate yourself, but there are administrative sanctions for failure to provide a breath sample. The MVA is not a court. It is an administrative agency that grants you a license and a privilege to drive. As a condition of that, you have to provide a breath sample if you're asked to provide a breath sample. If you don't, it can't be used against you in court to put you in jail, but it can be used to suspend or revoke your driver's license.